Alrighty, we're back with match 5. I didn't make any changes to the deck. I'm considering making one change of cutting one Cascade Bluffs to add another Reflecting Pool, but I haven't done that yet, so we'll see how that goes today. So yeah, I think this is a fine hand. We can keep it. Let's see what happens. Alright, Teleria West. This is Amulet Titan, and we beat it yesterday by casting Boil, and that was awesome. So, Amulet of Vigor. I'm hoping that they cast and Explore so that I can utilize my Spell Snare. We'll see what happens. If not, I just get to opt, which is great. So, sweet. That definitely slows them down a whole bunch. Got a Sinkhole. That's pretty good. Don't think it matters too much which lands I play, but Cascade Bluffs gets kind of awkward if I want to do two things on my end step here. But, yeah. Alright, they've got 3 mana. Uro. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Interesting. I will keep a Delver. It's a good threat. Probably won't be able to play it next turn because I want to hold up Nimble Obstructionist, but then the turn after that I can play it as well as hold up Nimble Obstructionist. Uro seems pretty smart in this type of deck. Just gives you life gain and makes the land drop, which is something you want to do. I think our plan is the same. Bring in the Aether Gusts, bring in the Boils. We're probably going to see a Primeval Titan, so I will definitely be stifling the trigger. Yeah, they just have like the perfect... Yeah. Yeah, I think it'll be the same game plan of bringing in the Aether Gusts, the Cleansing Wildfires, and the Boils. We haven't seen Dryad yet, so there's a chance they're not playing Dryad to play around Boil, and instead they're playing Uro, which is actually really smart, in my opinion, since there's a bunch of Boil running around right now. But we'll have to see. We'll see if we can look at more of their deck in game 1 to see if we should even bring in Boil. They did not tap Cavern for uncounterable mana. It's not going to matter here, but Primal Command. Yeah. Azusa. Okay. Interesting stuff. Well, we're going to get our 10-turn clock going. I think the play is the same. Play my Delver and attack for 3. I'll be able to stifle the Titan trigger. Oh, well, it just depends if they can play it this turn. It's interesting that they chose to cast Primal Command instead of Primeval Titan. And they don't have another land? Cool. Well, I will take this opportunity to abrade one of their amulets. Those are really annoying. Just gives them so much mana. Does he flip? He flips. Alright. Although it's a unimpressive clock, they are at 21 now. And I can stifle the trigger of Primeval Titan and then kill Primetime with what I have. They are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're short on mana. I think I just hold up the Stifle. I think that's more important than trying to get a bigger clock going. It's going to be weird if we actually win this one, because they have like infinite lands in their deck and they're not hitting their land drops for like 3 turns now. There it is. And they paid the 3 life? They didn't have to with Amulet of Vigor. So I can cycle so 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They're just dead in the air. Cool. That was one of the weirdest game 1s I've ever had with Amulet Titan. Just not going to slow play them, let them know that they are dead. Cool. Well, I don't know if we bring in Boyle. I did not see a Dryad, so I'm less incentivized to do that. I really don't want to bring in Relic of Progenitus for specifically Uro. I just have so many other ways to deal with him. So, Engineered Explosives is for Amulet of Vigor, and Spell Snare was nice there. It hit the Explorer. But in most circumstances, it's not going to be that great. I am on the draw. It's something to consider. I'll take 1 out. I do... Spell Pierce hits about all the same things. They did play Primal Command. I think I'll just take out all of the Spell Snares. I like the Tail's Ends, I like the Shadow of Doubt, I like Snapcaster, I like Delver, so yeah, I think that's a good game plan. That was a really interesting game 1. They were at 30 life at one point. That's the crazy part. This hand's great. Once again, these pathway lands are just fantastic. I really like them. Spell Pierce. I think I'm going to play the backside of one of the pathway lands next turn, just so I have Bolt up. And then I will be playing the other pathway, the front side up. See if I can hit another Explorer. Okay, they have Azusa this time. This is where it would have been nice to have Lava Glide pathway out to be able to hit that. So they're going to be able to produce 4 mana at least. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with that. E on 1. Sure. I mean, that kills exactly Delver. It has 1 target in the whole deck. Doesn't seem great. So part of me wants to bolt this, but I think I just need to have Mana Leak up or Aether Gust for Primeval Titan. Obviously, if I bolt it, they won't have enough mana to do it. But if I am able to get a Mana Leak on a Primeval Titan, that's huge. So I think I'm willing to risk that they play a Primeval Titan on turn 3, just so I can get rid of it. They could have... So what happens here if they have Veil of Summer? I should probably just Aether Gust, and then next turn I can Mana Leak plus Spell Pierce. I think this is the safer line, and they do put it on top. This also could be the turn where I just bolt the Azusa, since it seems like they're just spinning their tires. They're going to attack for 1. There we go. Nice. That's pretty nice. I like casting Shadow of Doubt into their Summoner's Pact. That feels pretty good. Because the Summoner's Pact resolves, so then they just have to pay for it. Oh. So... they just have a Titan in hand. Okay, just bolt that. Tail's End is nice. Next turn, if they don't have a land drop, I'll Snap Bolt the Arboreal Grazer and start getting in with the Snapcaster beats. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. I'm not going to play the Delve. Well, okay, so we get to think about this. So they have a Titan in hand, and they have 1 other card. Next turn, if they just draw like a basic or like another Valakut or a Field of the Dead, they'll have the 6th mana. But if they draw another Simic Growth Chamber or a Gruul Turf, they'll have 1 extra mana, which means they could hold up Veil of Summer. So I'm going to go for worst case scenario here. I'm in the driver's seat, so I'm just going to try and counter their Titan, and that'll be it. 4 mana, Obstinate Baloth. I think I'll take the bait. See if they have Veil of Summer. They do not. Okay. Drew another Mana Leak. That was probably the perfect draw. Just gonna hold up mana. Ooh. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I take them down a land, but I'm not guaranteed. I think I need to hold up Mana Leak plus Spell Pierce, and just keep on going in with the 2/1. I can't really afford losing that battle. If Prime Time resolves, I basically lose. So, okay. Sweet. That just resolved. And once again, I'm just going to hold up mana here. I don't really have a reason to do anything else. I wonder what's in their hand. Three 1s and 2 1s and all that good stuff. Alright, so we drew the 4th land finally. That'll allow us to snap Mana Leak. And they are just taking it. Cool. I think we can win this. There's even part of me that wants to Tails End, potentially. So he's leaving up. What happens if... Okay, nothing bad happens. I was thinking they could have like land plus Veil of Summer, but they only have 1 card in hand, so I just snap Mana Leak. And I win the game. Cool. GG's, opponent.